So let's go check right now and see if he has reset since I bought those. I don't think so, but it's... Uh-oh. Nope. Let's not do that. Let's head up to the top and see if we can get out there and stop this attack. Turrets and weapons needs to be opened. All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12 Experimental. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. If you enjoy what you see, don't forget, smash that like button. So since last time, I've done just a little bit off camera. I've replaced the cargo box that was here with a little bit larger one. And so now I pull from this extremely large one, 72,000, and place into this moderately large one, 54,000. So I shouldn't have any other problems with storage for my exporting the things that I build. This over here is now completely unnecessary. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move all this over, let's see, to there. And then let me just connect to that box, base CV pieces. And there we go. So we don't need those anymore. I haven't been using them. I'm not going to be using them anymore. So this is all that we need for our construction purposes. I put a little cargo box in here with a little bit. This will be our fuel storage. We are currently out of fuel. I should be able to go ahead and get some more started. I don't think... Am I level enough? I don't have any unlock points, but, no, you gotta be 20th level to make fusion cells. So I'll just start making some of these. We'll just start with 100. I'm gonna need to go and get more promethium soon, but in the meantime, we are able to run this station completely solar powered as long as we aren't, utilizing the teleporter too much. And as long as we aren't crafting too many things all together. I could flip this to solar power. Right now we're at 0 because I have been using the teleporter to go around and buy and sell mobility boosts. I think I'm going to hold off on buying anymore. And I'm just going to sell what I have when he resets. Speaking of which, I should... though the assault rifle tier 2s, let's just go ahead and put those in our extra weapons because nobody I know of buys those yet. I need to put this little bit of cement in there, and then I'll put all these up at the top. So let's go check right now and see if he has reset since I bought those. I don't think so, but it's... Uh-oh, nope. Let's not do that. Let's head up to the top and see if we can get out there and stop this attack. Turrets and weapons needs to be opened. I don't see anything coming. Let's take a look and see if I can spot them. Now, the last time we had an attack, it came from that direction. It looks like... Okay, they are coming from this direction. Okay, it's a small troop transport. So hopefully we'll be able to take it down before it lands. We're not doing too bad. Haha! There we go. Okay. Ooh, what did we get from that? Minigun, pulse rifle. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not terribly good, but not too bad. Okay. That was, well, less interesting than I expected. Let's just go ahead and close these. Base attack, it doesn't say just yet, so we're fine. I just went hostile with them, and now I'm unfriendly with them again. Yay! But yeah, the Xerax are... Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, let's head to the trade stations, and there is someone who will buy the minigun. I don't know about the pulse rifle. And I'll just hold on to this little bit of oxygen and stomach pills. So, okay, let's go ahead and we'll go to the trading station in orbit. And we should be able to sell our mobility boosts if he has reset since last time. So, the guy who buys these is all the way down here, straight across from the teleporter on the bottom floor. You reset yet? Mobility boost, he has not. He will not buy this minigun because he is fully stocked on miniguns, and he only buys tier 2 pulse rifles. So no, he buys regular pulse rifles. There we go. Okay. So I'll go ahead and sell him that. 91,000 credits, not that bad. Right now, we don't need any additional, any additional special things that we can only buy or, you know, super hard to make. So we're heading back to the bunker. I have done a little bit of upgrading, whatever, modifications, upgrades, I guess, to the shuttle. And I just finished upgrading it, and I haven't had a chance to actually take it out and, see how it runs. So we'll come on into here. What I have done, let me show you what I've done. Almost all of the thrusters have been modified. Oh, I didn't put them all on the thing. Hold on 1 second for me. Okay, now we should have all the thrusters. Okay, so I've replaced a lot of the medium and large and all the thrusters with heavier variants of them. So we should have better thrust in all directions except up. We don't need up thrust. If we do, I will replace these small thrusters with the tier 2 medium thrusters. But in the meantime, we don't need that. I have done just a little bit over here. You see I made this a smaller door so you're not, you know, coming in and poking yourself on that. I have made the doors where they are automatic. So we've got all these going. And everything is within our CPU limit right now. I have done a little bit of upgrading to the hull. Some of this is hardened steel. Some of it was already hardened steel, I noticed. But I went ahead and upgraded a bit more of it to hardened steel. So I have been going out and gathering up some additional resources. Right now, what we need is silicone. So I think, oh, I need to come down and open the door. Okay. What I need right now is silicone, so I'm gonna head out, and you'll notice it goes up a lot faster now. Sometimes a little too fast for the doors. So I'm gonna head into space. I did find a copper asteroid in space. It was way out in the middle of nowhere. And so it's possible that the other things I was looking for before, the planetary remnant, is in space. I just haven't found it yet. So I'm going to do a little space, not exploration right now, but space mining with the silicon asteroid that's in space. And I'm going to fill up at least one of our cargo holds, because doing that seems to be a decent... gives us a decent amount that we won't run out of. Right now, I've been turning a lot of the crushed stone I had left over into silicon, and that's a big waste of crushed stone. So let's come into space. Let's see, the closest silicon asteroid is that one there. I'm going to waypoint it, and then the Hopper asteroid? I don't see it on the... There it is. And then I'm going to waypoint this one as well, just so I have it waypointed. Yeah, I know I've got a lot of waypoints, but it's worth it. Alright, so let's level out and out this way. We are still currently barely in the gravity well of the planet. We're, you know, and the further angled to the planet we get while in its gravity well, the slower we will go. You know, like if you're at a direct 90-degree angle, you'll go slower than if you're not. You know, than if you're at like a 45-degree angle. And you'll notice our little angle thing over here on the left of our screen is going up. That will change once we get out of the gravity well, and it will no longer treat us as being pulled towards the planet. There you go, and we are now at 330 degrees because that is based off of the system, not the planet anymore. So that's a little something interesting that they have added to the thing. Now, our waypoints seem to be getting a little knocked off if we are not next to it when, like, if it's not visible when we ping it. So I'm probably gonna have to re-ping the other one as well. Okay, there's a big silicon deposit right here on the asteroid, so I'm just gonna come right here like so, and let us jetpack, and I'm gonna gather up some of this silicone. Let's EVA. I put a radiation boost on the EVA instead of the oxygen tank because the radiation outside is worse than, let's connect to this. The radiation outside is worse than our suit can handle on its own. So, even with a multi-boost. Okay. Actually, with the multi-boosts on, our suit ought to be able to handle it in here, but it'll need 2 multi-boosts. And, no, this one will only need 1. I don't know. But it would be a multi-boost it would need instead of a oxygen thing. Anyway, I'm going to gather up a lot of silicon, and then I'll be back. Alright, so we're at the point where the inventory is full. Let's delete the little bit of that that's in here. And once it does it again, come on. Okay, now we've got this. I'm just going to disconnect, pick that up, trash that, put what I can in there, and there we go. We've got 1 full container filled with silicone. And as you can see, this deposit that I've been mining covers a large portion of the asteroid. And so, let's just, okay. Where's my thing? Here it is. And my oxygen's almost out. Let's just come in here and fill up. Also, if I didn't mention it before, these cargo boxes, I expanded it a little bit further and moved the container controllers to the middle so it can carry just a bit more stuff. I didn't want to do that. I had just reloaded on that. So, okay. And now we should be able to get back to the planet no problem. I can go a lot faster like this than I could before, and I do plan on adding 4 more jet thrusters, the 1x3x1 jet thrusters, but right now I am not level enough. I'm not high enough level to unlock, or I wasn't high enough level. I may have just gained the level required. No, I just don't have the points. That's what it is. I'm like, wait a minute. Level 10, I just don't have the points to unlock it. So when we get to level 10, we're going to want to unlock that so I can turn that on when we've got a lot of cargo, and we can go a little bit faster with that. And I want to use these just so that I can use the jet boost, which you cannot do with the standard thrusters. Also, I will be upgrading a little bit more. What was it that I needed to learn for the base? The deconstructor. I want to learn for the base. That way, if once we learn the deconstructor, we can actually learn, we can actually start deconstructing things in the base. I'll probably put a furnace in there as well. I could go ahead and do that. I'm not entirely sure how much power that will utilize, but we are of the level where I do have it unlocked. So I could go ahead and do that and have the furnace start turning all these ores into ingots. And probably what I'll end up doing is I'll just have it connect to the regular the box, the inventory of the what do I call it, constructor inventory, and have it start just turning all the ores I have in there into ingots. All right, let's just flight systems off, power off. Okay, now we can come on out here, and I'll just transfer all this to the bunker. And there we go. And I've done a little bit of organizing on my own in here. This is how I usually like to have it, with the 3 common elements, then the 2 rarer ones that we use, then cobalt, and then I guess technically it should be cobalt and like that. And then Sathium I have a little bit further down because we don't use a whole lot of Sathium for anything. Even though right now the resource itself is more common, it's not something that we utilize a lot of. So, and then let's just come on over here and I'll put that in there. What would it take to get a furnace going? I could make a furnace right now. I have the titanium plates, the motor, the coils, all that I can do. Let's do it. And I think what I want to do, I want to put the furnace entry. I'm going to put it over here, right here, and I'm going to have that start going down because I want the furnace a little bit lower. So let's go into our bunker base pieces. We've got a little bit of steel here. That's hardened steel. I want to hold off on using that. Where was the other boxes? I don't remember. I've got concrete in some other boxes, which I would rather use first. That and this. Okay. So now, once you're done making that furnace, which it looks like you're almost done, make me a concrete stairs, and I'll put that here. Let me connect to the bunker. Can I put this one lower? No. I am going to want it to be lower though. And okay, so we will connect that and that. Okay. And then, yes, let's take this out. And then this will be there. Okay. Let's see what we have. We have the furnace. We have the stairs. These stairs are going to be like so. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do that. Connect there, here, like that. And then I want the stairs going down this direction. Okay, and so there. And then this will be... Whoa! Give me that back. This will be the bottom floor. And the furnace will be in this area here. Okay, so I'm gonna need one more set of stairs. Ooh, that's gonna be annoying. Where do I get irradiated? What? Okay, let's pull this to here. Okay. There is... that block here is a bad zone. Looks like I'm going to have to go out one further. Okay. And then... Okay. Alright, so I guess we're just going to do that and then have the furnace be in this area here. Go down one further to there. Very good. Okay. Let's go ahead and do we have base pieces? Do we have a door? Yes, we have a door. All right, so I'm going to put the door. There's going to be a door. I want it centered down here. So when you come down here, it's a centered door. I want to put a ramp. Do I have a ramp? No. Make me a ramp. And I'm going to put the ramp right here. Oh, it's got to do a little bit for the ramp. That's fine. Okay, so this block here is going to be stairs up to there. The furnace is a 3 by 3 by 3, so I'm going to need this room to be at least 3 tall. And since I've gone down a couple of things, it ought to be just fine. 1, 2, 3. So that is going to be the level of our ceiling right there. Okay, so if I can get that started like so, that's where our ceiling is going to be. Now I want this furnace, I want the furnace itself to start here. That'll be the corner, which means that... Alright, so if... Let's get a symbols thing going. Okay, I want this here to be able to be walked on. So if this, let's see, that means this is the beginning of the furnace. Okay. The furnace in totality will be there, and then I'll have a fence around it here. I really think that that'll probably be the corner there in the wall. I'm probably going to put the deconstructor down here as well. Now the deconstructor, if I'm not mistaken, is just a 2 by 2 by 2. The furnace is 3 by 3 by 3. The deconstructor is a 2 by 2 by 2. So I'm probably going to end up putting the deconstructor right there. And then that means we will have this here be the back wall. And then this here will be that wall. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have switches over here on the wall to turn the deconstructor and the deconstructor and furnace. Let's just go ahead, get that, and then I guess I'll just do that in the center. Okay, so if that's how we're going to do it, we need this to be at least 3 high. Okay, I think that there will do. Stop falling. There we go. And yes, I know I'm connecting some things in the ceiling higher than I need. I'm doing that on purpose to get a sort of anchor point. Not that it really anchors it, but see how it just does that. So, but just to sort of fill the space, I guess, is what I'm doing. So, okay, this over here. Like that, I'll do that, and then this, just to have the things connected. Let's go ahead and get more concrete. I don't need the steel. I'll put the steel back in here. Cargo box 2. I need the large cargo boxes. Let me go ahead and do this. Disconnect. Connect to this one. So I can hold about 100 in this one. That may be all that we have. 4, 2, 1. Ah, there we go. Okay. So here we are. And then bam! And we reached the next level. Yay! Okay. So we've got this room enclosed, which means the entire thing is now enclosed, which means we really don't need this door, but I'm going to leave it anyway, just as a sort of transition point. So now let's go ahead and start with the textures. I'm going to get the wall texture. It's going to be like this. Okay. And I'm going to have that go all the way around. Like so, because we're used to that being our floor level. And I want this to be a little bit, feel a little bit different, like feel like this part is lowered. So what I'm going to do for this lower level, let's do some actual concrete things. Let's do this. Let's get it a little, yeah, like this. Okay. So now it feels like we've lowered more than normal. This up here will, of course, be our standard above level texture. Like that. And the ceiling's going to stay concrete. The floor, on the other hand, I think I want the floor to be sort of, I like it more if it's a solid, yeah, something like that. Because it doesn't look quite right being up here. And what I'm going to do, actually, no, I don't need additional stairs. What I need, let's get some, rape this and then that, and that'll lead us up to here, which leads us over to here. Okay, did you get that ramp done? You got the ramp done. Okay, ramp is going to go there. So we can pull the ramp up and then come down into here. What I'm going to do, this is going to be pretty cool. This is going to be pretty cool. Let's connect to, again, the base CV parts. We'll grab that. We're going to need more walkways and railings. I'll have to throw that into the constructor. Give me, let's do 10 walkways and railings. And then we'll come over here and throw those into there. Okay, just go. And we'll go ahead and start with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this sort of be a catwalk across to here. And then I'm going to have railings across this. So you can't actually get to the things because it's going to be, you know, hot and stuff down there. So let's do, where's the output? Main constructor output. Connect. Okay. And then like so. Now we can't get across to those, but we're really not going to need to. The furnace I'm going to put this way, like so. We're going to color that red, like so. I'm going to leave the yellow underneath it. This we are going to construct from the constructor inventory to the constructor inventory. So it just does a one-to-one straight from it to it, making these into the ingots. And we shouldn't have a problem with volume because it's large enough that we should never have a problem with volume. Now, do we have, oh, there's some fuel. Why are you in the, oh, that's right, because I made the fuel. Duh. Okay, let's just do that. Fuel, pop it into there, and then fuel storage. There we go. Okay. Oh yes, I need to see if we have any switches. We do not. I'm going to need 2 switches. Make that 3 switches and a light. Make that 2 lights. Because I think I have something interesting. Make it 3 lights altogether. Something interesting that I want to do with these. So, okay. And I'll go back and grab the other lights momentarily. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a switch here and there. This will be for the furnace. This will be for the deconstructor when we get it online. In here, let's go ahead and I'll have an ambient light. Device, range, large, ambient light is red. So it's got a sort of hot feeling to it. And then this is going to be a sensor. Like so. All right. And basically it'll cut on. Hold on. There we go. It'll cut on when we enter this door here. Basically when the light from in there goes off. And it will stay on. And this is the hot light here. So I'll call this boiler room. Okay. And that'll be way down here. Of course it will. Boiler room. So now I can come out. Lights here come on, come in. And these lights are on. Now, these lights, I'm going to put one here. You are going to be a spotlight. And you are going to be hyper intense. Let's get your angle a little. Let's go like a little bit smaller. What do you think? 45? I think 45. Let's do 46. Let's make it a little bit larger because I want it to. I think that's pretty good right there. Okay, I think that's good. It's got this lit up. And so we're going to come over here. We're going to turn this as furnace. This here as furnace. And then this as furnace. Okay, now, right now, our usage is like none. Turn that on, and it goes up to 2%. It uses a lot. Cuts 9 hours from 36 hours. So we don't want this running all the time. So we are going to end up cutting it off eventually. This here is going to be, oh, I've already got it. This is going to be yeah, let's just leave that. This is going to be for the this thing, the deconstructor. So we're going to label this deconstructor, and we're going to key this to the deconstructor. Now, I just gained a level, so I should be able to actually go ahead, unlock the deconstructor and build it. And then on the small vessel, I want to build those. If I need anything else, I will build it and place it. But for now, let's go see if what we need for this deconstructor. Now, the deconstructor, I'm actually going to put a cargo box. Where would the deconstructor be? There we go. I'm going to put a cargo box over here. And I'm going to make it be the recycling cargo box. And it's just going to be a regular one of these. But I'm going to make it the large one. Let's make it this. And I'll put it right here. And we will call this the recycling bin. And we will do that. And we will connect our deconstructor to the recycling bin. There are some things I want to go ahead and recycle that I haven't been, that I've been saving up for this. So let's get in the recycling bin, specifically these. A lot of the SV parts. Not so much the blocks. But the SV and HV stuff like that, I don't really need that. I'll hold on to it though. I might end up using it in a blueprint or something. So all those will start recycling. Base parts, I'm going to start throwing the ones of these in here. Let's hold on to that. The stuff into here that we don't need. So those will start recycling once we get the recycling bin online. Okay, so you are going to go here like so. You're going to be yellow because yellow. And let's make this light bright yellow. So it lights up when we do that. For now, let's come down here. I want you to output into the constructor inventory and input from the recycling bin. So now we've got both of these online. First, all right, the light's on, but this is not connected to recycling or the, what do I call it? Deconstructor. Okay, now they should both be on. This is going ahead and making up the ingots. This I can't access. I might, yeah, see that? I might, let's do this. And I'm going to have this come out just a little bit. Make one more, make two more of those. And I'm going to have to do something about this ramp, find a way to get it to ramp properly. I think I know what I'm going to do. Make me another sensor. Okay. So let's come on down here. And this, I'm going to do that. And then from here, we can access that. So we can come like so. I only really needed one more of those, but we can utilize this. There, so now I can come out here, access that, come over here, access this, and see what it's doing with that. So it looks like it's already turned all of our iron into ingots. It's turning these into ingots, then that into ingots. So that's going to be really good. This is actually a really, really good thing. Right now, our power is down to 7 hours. We're not going to have it running that much. And I'm going to turn those off. This, I'm going to put here. And then I'm going to bring you down to here like so, and that will be the what do you call it, furnace ramp. And then you are going to invert, no, you are going to be on with the furnace ramp. So when I'm not there, it's closed. And then when I come into it, there we go. I can access the things we need to access. And yeah, it's already going on to the silicon. So that will get our construction up just a little bit and have us start getting a little extra productivity going when we make things, because we won't have to make the ingots, which is really nice. And then I'm using the deconstructor to throw parts back in there. Speaking of, like that. And now I can actually recycle, where are my extra weapons? I can recycle those. And then I should be able to recycle other things that I don't need as well. So we've got a lot more efficiency in breaking things down. We've got our furnace and our deconstructor going. We're doing pretty good. We're doing really good, in fact. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm say that's an episode because we actually did a decent amount. We went out, we got silicone, you know, real quick. I showed off the small vessels upgrade, and we upgraded our engineering productivity by a lot, getting our furnace room going. And yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Anything you want me to do in this playthrough. Now, remember, I am not building things right now. I mean, technically I am. I built this entire underground bunker area. But vehicles and such, I'm not building from scratch. I will do that in the full Alpha 12 restart, which I'm going to restart when Alpha 12 goes full public release. I don't know when that will be, which is why I'm just continuing this playthrough as it is. If you guys want me to continue this playthrough instead once it goes full public, I might do that. But once it goes full public, I am going to want to restart and go through the storyline and such. So, but yes, if you have anything you want me to do, any POIs you want me to hit, or there's a Polaris freighter thing popped up on there again. Anyway, just let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.